all that into account, then that still feels that is a better fit for what you were explaining to us at the beginning.
But would the fit not be better if I just went Anne-Marie's patch? Why is it cast to do?
But I think what then, I guess, with what you've said now, and my concern is now for you, because we've worked, we've worked together a while, but it's kind of, this is where the bit where we have two hats, don't we? And we have the line manager to you hat, and then we have to say the employer bit as well, don't we? So with the issue that you've raised around driving, even in your current patch, I think what we probably need to do is put in an opt-out.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, and that's what we've got to do for your benefit.
No, I'm not surprised by that.
Especially now you've said that.
Yeah.
And from an employer's point of view, for everybody to look after you and to make sure you're okay. Because that is that, if you're not feeling right, that's not good for you, is it? In whatever patch you are.
No, and that's the thing is if
you've got health concerns now, wherever you are, Lindy, that's not right for you, is it?
No, and I do health, but diabetes does not, and I have never ever. No. And you know how staunchly I feel about people playing, but I think at this moment, the impact it would have on me, physical, the stress, the driving, like just coming here today. In lorries and everything else, they cut me up. I think in another car nearly. I think, oh God.
But that concerns me for you as a person driving. When you're feeling like that, because my question mark is: should you be driving at this point in time? If I'm honest, because if that's how you're feeling, should you be driving at this point in time? From what you're saying, question mark.
Yeah, okay. You can say that.
Question
but I don't,
mark. Because obviously it is an issue at the moment. So. Because the role, wherever it is, requires you to drive, is it okay, question mark, for you to say, well, actually, I can manage in the Conway patch, but I can't manage to travel there, or I find it difficult to travel to Flint, because driving...
I haven't said difficult to manage to Flint. Well, that's because I'd be down the coast road and everything else. I wouldn't have... It's just a daily commute to there. And, with the accidents and everything else, is it reasonable for me to be considered for that? I don't know.
That's why we need to refer it to health, don't we? Because I'm not a medically trained bod at all. I don't understand these things. But I think the fact that you've now flagged the driving, which, you have,
and the doctors,
been very honest about it. The fact that you flagged that, though, is bigger than which patch do I work on. It's driving per se is the thing, so I think that will need to go there for you, for your well-being.
No, that's fine, but that's another method to get rid, isn't it?
Is that what you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
I think because I've said things about certain people, I just get on with what I need to do, and I just think probably my time's expired.
Do you really think that? Well, what we are looking at has been an absolute headache to sort out, and that is absolutely not. That is absolutely not. Of course, it's not.
Because ultimately,
on there at
we're
all.
hoping that from this we get more staff.
Yeah.
Not that we're moving people on at all. Because we'd be shafted.
Yeah. But then you get somebody who'd be willing to do. And be able to do the role.
No, I think bottom line is the bottom line is we
that isn't the driver.
That isn't the driver.
No, it isn't. That isn't the driver.
It absolutely isn't, Lindy. It really isn't, and that's quite alarming to hear you say that. Honestly,
if that was the driver, you would already know that there was something going on, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean?
No, well, that's what I would have hoped. I'd hope.
It wouldn't. Listen, if that was going on anywhere in the background, you would already be aware of that.
No, that's. But everybody says, people say, oh, why are you going over there? Why you've been stitched up and everything else. So, you have a lot of people.
Stitched up in what way?
Because of what's going on. People have been somehow know what's going on with and happened with Daryl, which was supposed to be confidential.
Well, goodness only that has not come.
No, I'm not even saying that, because only my husband knows about it, and I've not discussed it. But then other people have been talking, and I don't know what, but then everybody says, oh, you've been stitched up, having to go over there. So moving me. I'm just being open.
Yeah, no, and that's what we need to do.
Moving me away from him, and when he's rubbing his, again, it's coming down to him, and I'm not even wasting my energy on that, but I'm being moved to allow him to carry on with what's going on there.
If that's what's been said, that absolutely is people putting two and two together, gossiping, the rumour mill going. And this isn't, I know it might feel to you because we're sitting and talking to you here, but this is not personal to you. This wasn't let's sit down and the driver is move Lindy. Absolutely was not that at all. The driver was and remains those two things that we said, which is we've got to get a 5-day in Wrexham, and this isn't just me and Kate coming up with this. This is a strategic driver. We've got to get 5 days in Wrexham, and we want scheme manager to be consistent with one manager, north and south. Okay,
and if that's
those
what
are
you're
the drivers
in your daily work, then hooray, get away from it.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's shocking, Lindsay. That is.
No,
really,
it is, but it shows what's.
That's
what I keep.
And you're human, as we all are, and when you hear things like that, it's not nice, and it affects you because you have gone through a really challenging time, and it's nothing to do with that. It is absolutely nothing to do with the Darryl stuff. People can draw conclusions, and they would be wrong to do so. They would be way off being with it. Those are the drivers, and then we've had to build around those. Okay.
Do you know what Lynn always says to me is just stand back and watch it because it will come right.
It unfolds. It does.
And
do
you know what? And I've thought over the years, fucking hell, why does she keep?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear her telling me that again. I want her to tell me something proper.
No, you say to me.
And then actually, you kind of do stand back and watch something unfold, and you think, yeah, okay.
And we know
justice happens.
Oh,
What goes around comes around, and all those
I
sayings.
am a firm believer.
Come on, we've been here. Well, you've been here since the year dot.
Too long.
Well, how many times has it gone round and come round?
And you've seen it happen over and over again, where you're tearing your hair out and you're thinking, God, why is nobody hearing this?
Yeah.
And then
something happens.
Yeah.
There is. I generally get quite reassured that in the background, beyond what we ever get to hear of, stuff happens based on stuff that's been said and reported, and so I think I'm quite reassured that actually we're not unheard. Do you know what I mean? And that it is a case of it will happen. If that's the right thing, it will happen.
No, and we have.
We've been there how many times?
Yeah. Well, I'm quite new to it, but I've still seen a few.
Yeah.
Nice. But Lindy, it absolutely is not anything to do with that, and it's absolutely not about you and Wales and West Parting Company. It absolutely is not that. It really isn't. And I need you.
Bloody furniture.
I need you.
Well, furniture can go, can't it? It can be thrown.
I need you. I was going to say,
do you know what I was going to say?
Not antique stuff, but that wasn't the right thing to say, was it? Antique stuff.
I am antique. Get the oil.
You need, please let that go, because I don't want you to walk out of here holding that.
But ultimately, to be fair to Lindsay, there probably have been times over the years, haven't there, where you haven't known what job you're next going into.
No.
And so to be fair to Lindsay, there have been times when Holywell and Wrexham came together was a big challenge, when you were in blooming whatever they were called before, and they came to Wales and West. So to be fair to Lindsay, I think you've had your fair share of
and I've been in redundancy situations
roles,
and
within this organisation.
Oh right, okay, all which I'm.
But then be reassured, fact you are still here, because there probably were